Let's talk about the question that everyone whispers about. It's the elephant in the room of modern dating. Does size really matter? We see it everywhere, from jokes in movies to subtle hints dropped in conversations. In a world of endless choices, where your next date is just a swipe away, physical attributes have taken center stage. People are quick to judge based on a photo. They make snap decisions in seconds. This pressure to fit a certain physical mold can feel overwhelming for both men and women. It makes you wonder if you're being measured against an impossible standard before you even get a chance to say hello. Dating apps have turned finding a partner into a kind of shopping experience. You scroll through profiles like you're browsing an online catalog. People list their hobbies, their favorite music, and their life goals. But they also list their physical preferences, sometimes very directly. You'll see things like, must be over 6 feet tall or looking for an athletic body type. It's an interesting phenomenon. On one hand, it's honest. People know what they are attracted to. On the other hand, it can feel incredibly superficial. Are we reducing the beautiful complexity of human connection to a simple checklist of physical traits? I've noticed a fascinating difference in how men and women often approach these profiles. Many women I've coached are very specific about height. It's often one of the first filters they apply. Men, on the other hand, might focus more on body shape or other visual cues in the photos. This isn't a rule, of course, but it's a common pattern. It shows that we all have our own built-in biases and attractions. The digital world just makes it easier to act on them instantly. This can lead us to dismiss someone amazing simply because they don't tick a box on our physical wish list. The truth is, initial physical attraction is important. It's the spark that gets the fire started. You have to feel some kind of pull toward a person to want to get to know them better. But here is a secret that so many people forget. Attraction is not static. It can grow. It can change. Someone who seems average at first glance can become the most beautiful person in the world to you once you discover their kindness, their humor, and the way their eyes light up when they talk about something they love. Don't let a rigid idea of your type blind you to an unexpected connection. Let's step away from the apps and look at real life. I have a friend, let's call him Mark. He's not the tallest guy in the room. He's of average height and build, not the kind of man who would immediately stand out in a crowd based on his physique. For years he struggled on dating apps, feeling overlooked. But in person, Mark is magnetic. He's funny, he's a great listener, and he makes everyone around him feel comfortable. When he met his now fiancée, she later admitted he wasn't her type on paper. But after one conversation, she was hooked. His personality was so powerful that it completely redefined what she found attractive. On the flip side, I know a woman, Sarah, who is a stunning, classic beauty. She looks like she stepped right out of a magazine. You would think she has it easy in dating, and in some ways, she does. She gets a lot of attention. But for a long time, she attracted men who were only interested in her looks. They weren't interested in her brilliant mind or her quirky sense of humor. She felt like a trophy, not a partner. It took her a long time to find someone who saw past the flawless exterior and fell in love with the real, imperfect, and wonderful person she is. These examples show us something vital. While the world screams about six-packs and height charts, lasting love is built on something much deeper. It's not about having the perfect body or fitting a specific size. It's about how someone makes you feel. Does this person make you laugh? Do they support your dreams? Do they listen to you when you've had a bad day? These are the qualities that sustain a relationship through the ups and downs of life. The initial buzz of physical attraction is exciting, but it's the strength of the emotional connection that will keep you together. Think about the most incredible couples you know. Are they all perfect physical specimens? Probably not. More likely, they are people who complement each other. They are people who have built a private world of inside jokes, shared memories, and unwavering support. Their attraction for each other is no longer just about what they see on the surface. It's about the entire history they share. It's about the trust they've built. That kind of deep, resilient attraction is something a profile picture could never capture, and it's far more valuable than any physical attribute. So what truly makes a relationship work? If it's not just about size or looks, what is it? I believe it comes down to 3 key elements. Think of them as the 3 legs of a sturdy stool. If one is missing, things get wobbly. The first is, yes, physical attraction. You have to want to be close to your partner. This is a fundamental part of romance. But remember, this attraction is unique to you. It doesn't have to fit anyone else's definition of beauty. It's about what and who ignites that spark inside of you. The second pillar is the emotional connection. This is the bedrock of any strong partnership. It's about vulnerability and trust. Can you be your complete self with this person, flaws and all? Do you feel safe sharing your fears and your biggest dreams with them? An emotional bond is built over time, through shared experiences, deep conversations, and being there for each other when it counts. It's the feeling of coming home when you are with them. Without this deep-seated connection, a relationship is just a shallow arrangement, destined to crumble under the first sign of pressure. The final and perhaps most magical element is chemistry. Chemistry is that unexplainable it factor. It's the energy between two people. It's the easy flow of conversation, the shared sense of humor, the feeling that you just get each other without having to try. Chemistry is what makes spending time together feel effortless and exciting. You can have physical attraction and an emotional bond, but without chemistry, the relationship can feel like hard work. It's the spark that makes your connection feel alive, vibrant, and special. A friend of mine got married to a man who was a fitness model. He had the perfect body, and their wedding photos were stunning. But a few years into the marriage, life happened. He changed careers, had less time for the gym, and gained some weight. She told me something fascinating. She said she loved him even more now. She wasn't in love with his six-pack. She was in love with him. His changing appearance didn't matter because their emotional connection and their chemistry were stronger than ever. They had built a love that was more than skin deep. I want you to take a moment and ask yourself a serious question. What do you really want in a partner? Do you want someone who looks good in your photos on social media? Or do you want someone who will hold your hand when you're scared? Do you want someone who checks a box on a list? Or do you want someone who will make you laugh so hard you cry after a long week? It's so easy to get caught up in the superficial, to chase after an image. But an image can't keep you warm at night. An image can't offer you advice or celebrate your success. The reality is that looks fade. It is the one guarantee in life. The chiseled jawline will soften, the perfect hair might thin, the slim waistline may change. We all get older. Gravity, time, and life itself will change how we look. If your relationship is built primarily on physical appearance, what happens when that appearance inevitably changes? A love built on that foundation is a house built on sand. It's fragile and temporary. You deserve a love that is built on rock, on kindness, respect, and a true partnership. This isn't to say you should settle for someone you're not attracted to at all. Not at all. It means you should broaden your definition of what attractive is. Start looking for the beauty in someone's kindness. Find the appeal in their passion for life. Be attracted to the way they treat the waiter, their family, and you. When you start focusing on these qualities, your whole perspective will shift. You'll start seeing attractive people everywhere, in all different shapes and sizes. You'll open yourself up to so many more possibilities for genuine connection. So does size matter? The ultimate answer is this. The size of someone's heart matters. The size of their character matters. The size of their kindness, their generosity, and their respect for you, that is what truly matters. In the end, you don't fall in love with a body type. You fall in love with a soul. Don't let a checklist of physical traits rob you of the chance to find a love that is real, deep, and lasting. Choose the person who makes you feel beautiful, safe, and loved. That is the person who is the right size for you.